We're going old-fashioned vanilla pudding from the box directions. First, I want to show you what I got today. Today is June 1st, and my mom's friend, and she's also my friend too, went out and dug some fresh potatoes this morning. I'm so excited about those. But this is my favorite thing out of the garden is these. And that is squash, and they're perfect size. I'm so excited. I like them big, small, it doesn't matter to me. But this is the first harvest, so to me it's summertime. So we're gonna make the meringue with this. That's what I like to do. I like the meringue on my banana pudding. So we gotta heat our oven to 350 degrees. I will leave this recipe in the description down below, but I'm gonna post a picture of it at the end of my video so you can get the recipe too. So we've got our oven preheated. Now we're gonna follow this direction to the T. So I need 3/4 cup of sugar divided. So I'm gonna have to go down and read the directions. So I need 1/2 cup of sugar, so that will be divided. 1/3 cup of flour, a dash of salt, 3 eggs separated, 2 cups of milk, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. You hear my little dog? 45 vanilla wafers divided, and 5 bananas. So I'm gonna get out all my ingredients and meet you over by the stove. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do, I know this is silly, but I'm gonna count out my 45 vanilla wafers. My mom and my sister, they always put their banana pudding in like a casserole dish or something like that, but I'm gonna use this souffle dish. I really like it better. I like to dip it, and it seems like you get more. Isn't that selfish? Isn't that just selfish? So we need 36 of these cookies. We actually just need 36 of the cookies and 12 for garnish. Got my 36 in here, but let me tell you, I just saw these little vanilla wafers, and I did not buy the minis. These are just the regular. What happened to the vanilla wafers? Oh my goodness, it's been a long time since I made a banana pudding. I've eaten banana pudding, but it's been a long time since I made one. I can't get over how little these vanilla wafers are. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I don't know, but they're awful small. I can remember them being about that big, maybe a little. Oh my goodness, what happened to the vanilla wafers? Anyway, so now I'm gonna count out I'm not complaining, y'all. I know it's called shrinkflation. So I'm gonna put 12 in here for garnish. I had quite a few left over. These go great for my grandkids because they're baby cookies. I'm trying not to complain. I'm trying to be good today. It is the first day of June. All right, so we have our vanilla wafers, and then I have my garnish of 36 in here. So now I'm gonna get out my bananas. It says to use 5 bananas. We don't want them too ripe, and we don't want them green. So these are perfect. They just got just a little bit of brown on them, so they won't be hard when you bite into the pudding. They'll be good and soft, but they won't be mushy. Does that make any? They won't be brown when you slice them up. So we've got our 5 bananas. But I'm not gonna peel those till we get closer, till after I get the custard done. Okay, so I have I'm just gonna use this pan right here, this cast iron Dutch oven. We're gonna put 1/2 cup of sugar in our Dutch oven. Now we're gonna put in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. It says use a double boiler, but my mom never used a double boiler, and I'm not going to use one either. Okay, now we are going to be needing 2 cups of milk. I'm using whole milk. We are going to separate 3 eggs. This is always my favorite part. I don't know, when I was a little girl, I always thought if you crack the eggs, you're really cooking. That's what I thought. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to set the egg whites aside, and this is what we are going to make our meringue out of. Okay. Now, I have not turned on my stove yet, and I'm not going to. I am going to go ahead and mix it all around, and then I'm going to turn on my stove after I get it good and blended. We don't want scrambled eggs. And this is just the way I do it when I make my custard or my pies. I do the same thing. I'm just going to cook this until it thickens, about 10 to 12 minutes, stirring constantly. And then we're going to remove from heat, and we're going to put in a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so we're just gonna turn this up just a little each time, because we're gonna want it to boil just a little bit, but we want to make sure that we do not let this stick or burn or scorch, because it will change our banana pudding. So while that is getting warmer, I am going to layer my bowl with these cookies. Start layering it on the. And it doesn't matter if you want them up or down. Okay, we're going to take our banana and start peeling it. And make sure if there's any brown spots, just take it off. And make sure you take off all the strings. So we're going to start kind of just layering this all around. And we're going to start stirring our custard before it thickens up. Yeah, we want to make sure that we keep this keep stirring it so it won't stick to the bottom and scorch. Nothing worse than having a little bit of brown scorch in your banana pudding. All right, this is beginning to thicken up. Now we're going to turn this off and take it off the burner. This is done. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of vanilla. This smells so good. This banana pudding, this custard, I could just eat it out of I could eat this whole pot without any bananas or without any cookies. I could actually dip the cookies in the banana pudding. This would be a great dip, you know. We're going to start layering our banana pudding. The good thing about this is you don't have to let it cool. Okay. Now we're going to layer in another layer of the vanilla wafers. Put in another banana. Put one more in. Now we're going to layer this. Finish off our pudding with this. So our custard and cookies and bananas are ready to go. All we have to do is get that meringue and put it on top and put it in that 350-degree oven just for a few minutes. Hey guys, I just realized I left out the salt. But you know what, it's still good. Salt does bring out the flavor a little bit, but you know what, that's okay. We'll be good. We'll be good. That's the way it goes sometimes. There's no perfect, there might be a perfect recipe, but there's no perfect cook. Okay, now we are going to make our meringue. Okay, we're going to put our 3 egg whites right in here. And we have our sugar and our vanilla. So we're just going to start blending this till it kind of gets fluffy. So now we're going to put in just a little bit of sugar, probably about a tablespoon. And we're going to keep gradually adding our sugar to this, and it'll get fluffier and fluffier. Then we're going to add the vanilla, but we don't want to beat it where it's just too stiff. But we'll know when it hits stiff peaks that it's ready. Okay, see, it's getting to the little stiff peaks. We're going to put just a touch. We're going to put just a touch of vanilla. Okay, this meringue is perfect. So now we're going to take our meringue. See how it's perfect? That's perfect. So now we're just going to put it on top. You know what? I think I'm going to put in those other 2 bananas on top of this layer. So now I'm just going to take out a wet paper towel and kind of go around the sides of it. Bake this for 15 to 20 minutes until it is lightly browned, and then we can let it cool slightly. And then we put on the other 12 wafers if we choose to, which sounds good to me. So we are going to take this out of the oven. Perfect. It's not too dark. I don't like mine too dark, you know, but I think that is perfect. And it was in there for about 15 minutes. Actually, I put it in there for 15 minutes. And now I'm going to put on the vanilla wafers on top. So here's our extra vanilla wafers. Let me just stick those. And you can tell it's done because it makes a little sound. This is our banana pudding. I don't want to slice into it, but I think I will. I think it's cool enough that we can have a little bit of it and see what it tastes like. a banana pudding very often, maybe once in the summer. And every now and then I might want one, but for most part, if my son requests one, I do have a son that loves banana pudding, and if he requests one, I will make him one, but normally I make them about once a year. So let's give it a try. I want to make sure I got some banana. I want to make sure I got some banana in there. Y'all, this is so good. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment below. Let me know if you've ever made a banana pudding. Thank you guys for watching. Go have a wonderful, wonderful day.